interested, and I am sure all of you who have been competing in this entire journey of the Olympiad from last 2 months have been able to give your best, have received guidance from your teachers, mentors to be successful in this competition. Uh, as we come to an end of the competition, today is the final where all of you will get your chance to prove one more time your best. And I wish all the students a very best of luck to this competition and allow this event to be open. Over to you, Jacqueline, and please begin the competition.
Thank you, Rahul. Okay, cool. So we have all the students, everybody ready? Okay, I'm going to start sharing my PPT with you. Okay, so my PPT is visible to everybody. Okay, so there we go. Round 1. Everybody, brace yourselves up. Question 1. Who is...
You'll have to give us a minute, ma'am. We need to bring the kids on the panel.
Sure, sir.
All students of class 9, can you please raise your hand, and others too? I have 13 hands up, yaar. I don't have 13 of you competing today. Only grade 9, guys. Only grade 9, class 9.
Good morning, sir. This is Ritik Singla.
Jacqueline, your screen has a lot of these black patches. If you can drag them to some corner.
Yeah.
Okay, I want everyone to now switch off their cameras, or maybe if you can just stop sharing for a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Subir, can you please switch on your camera for a minute? Raghav cannot. Preeti, if you can switch on your camera for a minute, please. Saklina. So everyone on the panel who can switch on their cameras, please switch on your camera, be there for a minute. Thank you so much. You can say cheese. Give me one more minute. Thanks. Suresh is actually thinking, ki kaisa wala smile do. Okay, all the best, guys. Over to you, ma'am. Now, everyone other than the contestants and the quiz master should close their videos.
Okay, my screen visible. Are there any patches on my screen now? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So we begin with round 1. First question. Who is the owner of this brand? Okay, you can see the logo on the screen.
Ma'am,
And
poll has not come.
it'll come, don't worry. This is just the first question, first round. So the poll will just take some time. Okay, you'll get the poll. And also the time starts once the poll is on your screen. So don't worry about that. Okay. The options are A, Vinita Singh, B. Roshni Nadar, C. Falguni Nair, and D. Vandana Luthra.
The host and panelists
Not
cannot
allowing us
vote.
to vote.
Cannot vote.
And ma'am, all the options are coming like together. There is no next or previous option like that below, like it was yesterday. Ma'am, again, same.
What are you getting? You aren't getting a chance to answer the questions. Select the answer.
It says host and panelists cannot vote.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe a technical glitch. I don't know. Rahul, Arun, can we check on this?
We are good. We can try one more time, but I think we are good. I'm relaunching the poll. Let me know if everything's fine. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yes, sir. It's fine now.
Over to you, ma'am.
So yes, you get time for the first question. Okay, second question. Who is this famous Indian businessman? Your options are A. Anand Ramal, B. Anand Mahindra, C. Shiv Nadar, and D. Narayana.
Ma'am, can you please show the picture again?
Sorry, say again.
And can you please show the picture again?
Okay, we move on to the next question. What is the name of this Shark Tank judge? Okay, so have a good look. Your options are A. Aman Gupta, B. Anupam Jain, C. Piyush Bansal, and D. Amit Jain. Show you the picture again. Next question. What is the name of this cricketer? Not sure if any of you may have watched, women's cricket games. The options are A. Mithali Raj, B. Smriti Mandhana, C. Harmanpreet Kaur, and D. Harleen Deol. I'll show you the picture again. Okay, next question. Which company does this person own? Okay, so that's a picture for you there. Which company does he own? And your options are A. Cognizant, B. Accenture, C. Wipro, and D. Capgemini. Show you the picture again. Next question. What is the full name of this Indian businessman? And your options are A. Gautam Shantilal Adani, Gautam Mohanlal Adani, C. Gautam Kantilal Adani, and D. Vinod Shamlal Adani.
Ma'am, I'm done with the one. So can I click on the submit button now?
Yes, this is the last question of this round. If you have completed, you may choose to click the submit button. And overall, also for everybody, shortly, we will
Poll
be
closing in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Poll closed.
Okay, so those are the results.
We can't see the result. At least I can't.
Ma'am, yes, I can see this.
So yes, Azim Premji is a very famous personality. Okay, I'd like to tell you something about him. He was born in Bombay, India, and he's from a Kachi Indian Muslim family. Now, there was a time where he was in Forbes magazine, he was one of the richest Indian. But he's very generous and he's a lot into philanthropy. And that is why in 2019, he dropped from the second position in the Forbes India Rich List to the 17th position after he gave away around $21 billion to the Tech Foundation. Founded this foundation, this is its own foundation. So he believes a lot into giving back to society. And yes, we are very lucky to have personality like him. In fact, there was a time when India during the independence time, okay, Muhammad Ali Jinnah that founded Pakistan. He invited Mr. Premji's father to Pakistan, and he decided to stay back in India. And I think that's very good. We are lucky to have somebody like Azim Premji in our country. Okay, so with that, we move on to the next round. Okay, everybody ready? First question. Who is known as the father of modern economics?
Ma'am, poll is not showing.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the poll will come. Wait for the poll, then I'll go to the options. There's the poll. And your options are Karl Marx, John Maynard Keynes, Milton Friedman, or Adam Smith, father of modern economics. Since it's the finals, we're giving you some more time this time, around 15 seconds to answer each question. Question 2. In 1960, the IBM engineer Dash invented the magnetic strip used on credit cards and identification badges. Your options are Forrest Perry, Jack Kilby, Frank Van Lis, and Robert Noyce. I'll show you the question again. In 1960, the Irish Union invented the magnetic strip used on credit cards and identification badges. Moving on to the next question. The term fiat money refers to A. Money that is backed by a commodity such as gold. B. Money that is only used in online transactions. C. Money that is created by a government decree or law. And D. Money that can only be used in a specific country. The term fiat money. Moving on to the next question. Question 4. State whether this is true or false. Securities and Exchange Board of India is a non-statutory body. Again, I repeat, Securities and Exchange Board of India is a non-statutory body. You need to choose whether this is true or false. Moving on to the next question. The $1 coin of New Zealand features which flightless bird? Your options are A. Ostrich, B. Penguin, C. Owl, and D. Kiwi. The $1 coin of New Zealand features which flightless bird? Next question. What are the two types of taxes in India? And your options are A. Income tax and property tax, B. Direct and indirect tax, C. Sales tax and service tax, and D. Corporate tax and excise duty. Two types of taxes in India.
Ma'am, I'm done with the same. So can I click?
Can I submit?
Yes, once you're done, you're ready to submit, you can submit. The poll will be closing shortly. That becomes the end of round 2. So getting the answers, the results of all the questions on your screen shortly.
On a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Closing poll closed.
There you can see the answers.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I close the door? It's open. But it got opened by the wind.
Okay, so we all know that we call New Zealand are called Kiwis. Okay, so do you know the story behind this? So in the early 1900s, okay, the cartoonists there started to use the image of the Kiwi to represent New Zealand as a country. During the First World War, New Zealand soldiers were referred to as Kiwis, and that's how that nickname, they stuck with them. And they don't take offense definitely for that. In fact, it's a sense of pride for them. Okay, so that's why even today, even if you listen to cricket commentary, they always refer to them as Kiwis. Okay, so that's about Kiwi story in New Zealand. Okay, so with that, we move on to the next round. Everybody ready? Round 3 for you. First question. A form of direct tax, stamp duty, is levied according to Section 3 of the Dash 1899. I repeat, a form of direct tax, stamp duty, is levied according to Section 3 of the Dash 1899. The option's going to be on your screen shortly in the poll. There it is. And your options are Indian Stamp Act, B, Income Tax Act, C, Goods and Services Tax Act, and D, Wealth Tax Act. We'll go back to the question. Next question. What is an exchange rate? And your options are the rate at which banks exchange currencies, the rate at which individuals exchange currencies, the rate at which a country's currency can be exchanged for another country's currency, the rate at which a currency is used within a country. What is an exchange rate? Okay, we move on to the next question. Question 3. Right to dash means the right to be protected against the marketing of goods and services which are hazardous to life and property. I repeat, right to dash means the right to be protected against the marketing of goods and services which are hazardous to life and property. And your options are A, information, B, education, C, safety, and D, employment.
And
That's
can
the
you
question.
please show the question again? Okay.
Okay, we'll be moving to the next question. Question 4. Dash is the second most popular and valued cryptocurrency after Bitcoin. And your options are Litecoin, Solana, Tether, Ethereum. Dash is the second most popular and valued cryptocurrency after Bitcoin. Moving to the next question. How many languages are printed on every Indian note. Your options are A, 17, B, 21, C, 22, and D, 18.
Ma'am, your skin is okay, ma'am.
Okay, moving on to the next question. Question 6, the last question of this round. The Finance Commission in India is appointed by dash. Your options are A, the Prime Minister of India, B, the President of India, C, the Finance Minister of India, and D, the Speaker of Lok Sabha. That's the question for you again. The Finance Commission in India is appointed by whom?
Ma'am, can we submit now?
Yes, if you've completed,
Yes.
you can submit, and the poll will be closing shortly. So everybody be ready to submit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the poll.
There you have the answers. You can check your answers. Okay, the next answers, question 3, it's right to safety. Again, how many languages on the Indian note? 17 is the answer. Okay. And yes, we do hear a lot about, you know, the currencies and the exchange rates. So what is the exchange rate currently in terms of the USD?
Around 80 rupees, like 81. Sometimes it becomes also.
Okay, yes, it is around 81.82. So do you know what is the highest it had gone? Okay, this is not a part of the questions that are going to count. Okay, I'm just asking to check your GK. What is the highest that the USD had gone against the INR? The lifetime high.
Was it like around 82.9?
Yes, it was. It was 82.93. Okay, and this was on the 24th, very recent this year, 24th of February this year. Okay, and what is a pound? What's a pound exchange rate in relation to the rupee?
It's around 90.
100 something,
100 something.
close to 100.
Like
It's nearly 103.
102. Yeah.
102.8 now. Okay, and what about the euro?
You
90.
90. 90.
81.82. Okay, so these are the most common exchange rates: the dollar, the pound, and the euro. Okay, dollar being something that everybody has their eyes on. Okay, so let's move on to the next round. Okay, so that's round 4 for you now. Get ready. Question 1. Which was the first bank in the United States? Your options are Bank of New York, Wells Fargo, Bank of the United States, and lastly, Bank of America. Don't worry, you'll be getting the poll shortly on your screen, and your time only starts once you get the poll on your screen. Okay, which was the first bank in the United States? There's the poll for you. Okay, moving on to question 2. Dash, the CSR exchange launched by BSE, the first of its kind initiative, which aims to connect corporate with verified NGOs. And your options are Samman, B, Bond, C, Samriddhi, and D, Sahaj. I'll show you the question again. Dash, the CSR exchange launched by BSE, the first of its kind initiative which aims to connect corporate with verified NGOs. Okay, moving on to the next question. BSE is located on Dash Street. Your options are Dalal, B, Wall, C, B Road, and D, Main. Moving on to the next question. The Feroz Jijabai Towers building is better known as the Dash building. Your options are A, BSE, B, RBI, C, SEBI, and D, NSE. Look at the question again. Feroz Jijabai Towers building is better known as the Dash building. Next question. A Dutch market exists in an economy that is receding, where most stocks are declining in value. Your options are A, bull, B, bear, C, stable, and D, volatile. That's a question again for you. A Dutch market exists in an economy that is receding, where most stocks are declining in value.
Ma'am, can we submit?
Yes, if you've completed, you can submit.
Poll
Everybody
closes
be ready to
count of
submit the
5.
poll. It will be closed shortly.
2, 3, 4, 5. Poll closed.
The results. Everybody has got the Dalal Street correct. Okay, so the story behind this Feroz Jijabai Towers, okay, earlier it was known as, the BSE building, but after, in Feroz Jamshedji Jijabai, he was a chairman of the BSE, okay, and after he passed away, in his memory, the building was renamed Feroz Jijabai Towers. Okay, that we move on to round 5. Okay, this is the last round. Okay, so gear yourselves up. There we go. Question 1. Dash shares are securities or financial instruments that are not listed in the stock market. Okay, I repeat, Dash shares are securities or financial instruments that are not listed in the stock market. Okay, the poll will be on your screen in a while, then show you the options as well. There we have the poll. Display the options for you. Read the question. Dash shares are securities or financial instruments that are not listed in the stock market. Your options are A, restricted, B, unlisted, C, over the counter, and D, penny. That's the question for you again. Moving on to the next question. Compound interest is equal to. Your options are, so we have various formulas. A, principal into rate into time. B, principal into rate into time divided by 100. C, principal into 1 plus rate raised to time minus 1. And D, principal plus rate plus time divided by 100. Okay, formula for compound interest. Next question. Which is the first independent credit firm in the world? First independent credit firm in the world. Your options are A, Visa, B, MasterCard, C, American Express, and D, Diners Club. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Diners Club. First independent credit card firm in the world. Question 4. What does VAT stand for? Your options are A, value added tax, B, variable annual tax, C, voluntary accounting training, and D, vital assets testing. VAT. We move on to the next question. What is diversification? This is your last question. What is diversification? Your options are A, investing all your money in one stock. B, investing in multiple stocks to reduce risk. C, investing in a single type of asset. And D, investing in a high risk investment.
Ma'am, can we submit now?
You can submit. If you finished, you can submit. And that's for everybody. The poll will be closed shortly. So be ready to submit.
Closing in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Poll closed.
Have the answers. So does anybody know what are penny stocks?
Ma'am, penny stocks are like the stocks which are below like 1 rupees or 5 rupees. Which
Okay, so
can be bought like in massive quantities to do stock manipulation.
okay, so is it good to trade in penny stocks?
It is, but it can be highly risky because like many people with huge amounts of money can like buy huge quantities of that penny stock to like change its price.
Okay, and what happens, I mean, when you say change the price,
Like they
somebody
can either move the price up if they have just bought it, and if they already hold it, then they can move the price down so that they can short sell.
okay,
Sorry,
what is
the vice versa.
okay? So you short sell. When do you short sell?
Yeah.
What is short selling? Can you short sell? Can you sell today and buy tomorrow in a penny stock?
Yes. No, not tomorrow. I think short sell in India is just like intraday. For example, like in a short sell in the morning, and then it needs to be like exited by 3:30. Which is the market closing.
Absolutely. That's what happens in the cash market. Unless you trade in the derivatives market, you can short sell and sell today, buy tomorrow. So penny stocks, as you said, they people deal in large volumes, and yes, but that is nothing but manipulating a stock. Okay, and yes, even the SEBI does tell investors. They have BSE conducts a lot of these investor awareness programs where they make people aware that penny stocks are something one should be aware of. Okay, because they go up, because they are manipulated, as you said, they're manipulated in huge volumes. The trading happens, the stock prices, people see the stock prices go up, in a circuit. Every day there is a circuit, 5%, 10%, 15%. And poor retail investors, they think, we can make money overnight. In a 1 week, I can double. In few weeks, I can, make 4-5 times of whatever capital I have. And then they get stuck because the people who manipulate the stock, they keep taking it up. Okay, it goes up in a circuit, and when they exit, it comes down in a circuit. And then there's a lower circuit. Poor retail investors are stuck. Okay, so yes, one should be aware, and the key is to be a long-term investor, to always do your research before investing in a stock. Okay, the fundamentals of a company, see how sound a company, how profitable they are, going through their financial statements, doing their research. That is important, rather than thinking of multiplying your money in a few days. Even Warren Buffett talks about investing, being sound investment, being long-term investors. He's not somebody who's become rich overnight, by investing in penny stocks. He's created that wealth by investing in sound companies, and being, because you're an owner. When you own a stock, a share of a company, you're a partial owner of that company. Okay, so with that, come to the end of the finals for your grade. Okay, grade 9. I'd like to thank each one of you for participating, and we will come up with the results shortly. Okay, you will get to know.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. While we're moving, just to give you a sense on the time, Jacqueline, we are 30 minutes behind schedule. Right. Obviously, we started late. So just a heads up for you to know.
Okay.
And
so, like, should I not, like how we had decided yesterday, after every round, I, in order to.
so it's fine. It's just that I thought I'll just give you a heads up. It's absolutely fine, I think.
Fine. Okay. So we have another hour or hour and a half, right?
We have an hour.
We have
Is that right, Subi? Let's have the next group up. Students of class 10, can you please raise your hand? I'm going to lower all hands for now. Calling students of class 10th, Kavya Mota, Kriday Singh, Akansha Jagga, class 10 students, Akansha Jagga, Abhinav Tripathi, Anvay Gupta, Anuj Sharma, Ayush, Pranshu. We don't have Kavya here as yet. There should be 8 of them. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is Kavya missing?
No, sir, she's here.
Kavya, can you please switch on your camera? Kriday Singh, you're not visible on the screen. You can let go of your background, please. Thank you. I still can't see Abhinav Tripathi. Abhinav, can we have you on the screen, please? Jacqueline, can you have
Yes, sir. Just a minute. I'm just checking.
Kriday, please let your camera stay where you are. There is someone in your room. You'll have to ask them to move out, please. Do we have a full house? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you so much. Everyone say cheese. Ayush can say beers. Thank you so much. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, welcome everybody. And all set to go. So we begin with the first round. Just give me a moment while I share my PPT with you.
Ma'am, can you talk a bit louder?
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you were audible, but it would be better if you talk a bit louder.
Sure. Okay.
All the contestants needs to unmute, please. Right away. All of you, all the contestants. I'm still waiting for Abhinav and Ayush. And this remains the way it is. Right? Unless you are asked to mute, you will not mute.
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay. So we begin with round 1. Question 1. Which online trading company?
Ma'am, your PPT is not visible.
1 second.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Which online trading company does this own? Okay, so look at the picture carefully. The options will be on your screen shortly. There the poll is up. And your options are A, Zerodha, B, Upstocks, C, Angel One, and D, Grow. Show you the picture again. Next question. She is the owner of Nykaa. What is her name? And your options are Namita Thapar, B. Ghazal Ala, C. Divya Gopalnath, and D. Falguni Nair. There's the picture for you again. Next question. He is the co-founder of which mobile payment company? Who is he? Your options are A. PhonePe, B. BharatPay, C. Paytm, and D. Freecharge. Show you the picture again. Next question. He is the owner of Piramal Group of Companies. What is his name? Your options are Gajanan Piramal, Anil Piramal, Ajay Piramal, and D. Atul Piramal. That's the picture again for you. Next question. What is the name of this Shark Tank judge? A. Namita Thapar, B. Vinita Singh, C. Vandana Luthra, and D. Kiran Majumdar Shaw. It's a picture for you again. Moving on to the last question. He is the face of one of the biggest financial scandals in India. What is his name?
Ma'am, can I submit?
Yes, you can if you read it. The option Harshad Mehta, B. Lalit Modi, C. Vijay Mallya, and D.
Closing
Okay,
the
so that's
poll on account of 3. 1, 2, 3. Poll closed.
This is the founder of Zerodha.
Hello.
Yeah.
Ma'am, what were you saying? Could you repeat?
Who's the founder of Zerodha?
Nikhil and Nitin Kamath.
Okay. So do you know how Nitin Kamath started off with his career?
Yeah, at age 14, he dropped out of school, and at 17, he was working at a call center for an UK shift. Means he used to trade in the day hours and then work at the UK shift in the call center to support his family. He earned somewhere around 8,500 per month at age 17, and then in 29 or 2010, he started Zerodha with his brother Nitin Kamath, and they are one of the youngest billionaires in India.
Okay, very good. Yes, trading, there's a brokerage house which allows people to trade
Discount
at
broker.
very, very economical rates. Okay, and it's very, very, very popular in India. We also have a lot of education, on the website. We also provide a lot of education to people online through the website. It's very popular company. Okay, so with that, we move on to the next round. Question 1 on your screens. Accounts in which shares of various companies are traded in electronic form are known as dash accounts. Trading accounts, B. demat accounts, C, savings accounts, and D, current accounts. Accounts in which shares of various companies are traded in electronic form are known as dash accounts. Question 2. Bombay Stock Exchange became the first stock exchange in India to launch commodity derivatives contract in gold and dash. Your options are silver, platinum, copper, D, zinc.
Ma'am, can you show the question again?
BSE became the first stock exchange in India to launch commodity derivatives contract in gold and dash. Next question. Scottish inventor came up with the idea of the ATM after getting inspired by a machine dispensing chocolate bars. Name that inventor. Your options are A, Thomas Edison, B, Alexander Graham Bell, C, John Logie Baird, and D, John Shepherd Barron. That's the question again for you. Scottish inventor came up with the idea of ATM after being inspired by a chocolate bar dispensing machine. Okay, get ready for the next question. The magnetic strip on credit card was first introduced by which company? Options are A, Visa, B, MasterCard, C, IBM, and D, American Express. The magnetic strip on credit cards was first introduced by which company? Okay, we move on to the next question. Which organization launched the UPI-based mobile app BHIM? And your options: A, Reserve Bank of India, B, National Payments Corporation of India, C, Securities and Exchange Board of India, and lastly, Ministry of Finance. Which organization launched the UPI-based mobile app BHIM? Moving on to the last question of this round. Which agency is responsible for implementing the Jago Grahak Jago campaign? Your options are Department of Consumer Affairs, Securities and Exchange Board of India, Ministry of Finance, and lastly, Ministry of Commerce. Jago Grahak Jago campaign.
Ma'am, can I submit?
Yes, we come to the end of this round. Completed, you can submit, and that's for everybody. Poll will be closed shortly.
1, 2, 3. Closing the poll. Poll is closed.
Okay, so those are the poll results for you. Check your answers. And yes, mixed company come up with the magnetic strip of credit cards. It's IBM. Okay.
Forrest Perry launched the magnetic strip means he created from IBM engineer.
Yeah. And also the ATM. Okay, the John Shepherd Barron. He invented the ATM, and as I say, where do all the idea when do people get the best ideas? Where do they get the best ideas? When does somebody's mind, when is the mind most creative?
When they are at leisure, means they are they do not have any stress or tension, then their mind works the best. So more creative ideas come out during that.
And when does that happen with us people?
During the vacation.
Vacation. Apart from vacation, we don't go for vacation always, right? Apart
No,
from
no, vacation means school vacation, so that we do not have any tension or something like that.
Okay. Okay, you're talking in terms of students. What about working people, everybody else, or even anyone for that matter? You know,
One long weekend without any
vacation
work.
on a day-to-day basis. Is it
After a good meditation session or going to a spiritual gathering, their mind becomes fresh and lively, so they may come up with more cheerful and creative ideas.
okay? And when else?
Sitting idly.
Sitting idly, okay? And
When we observe our surroundings.
When salary is credited in the bank account.
After you are done with your workout.
Okay. So, Ron Shepherd Brown, he got this idea, okay, of ATM. He wanted it. So he realized there was a problem. Whenever there is a problem, there's always, something for invention, right? There's some scope for invention. And when he was taking a bath, when he was in the bath, that's when this idea. So doesn't that happen? Whenever you're taking a bath, as you said, when you're stress free or that me time is there, that's when those ideas flow in, right? That's when this idea came in. When I can get chocolates from a dispensing machine at any time in the day, why can't I get money? Why should I wait for the bank to open? And why am I restricted after the bank shuts? Okay, so that's how it was in how we had the ATM. Okay, thanks to him. And with that, we move on to the third round. Question 1 on your screens. Currently, BIM app is available in how many languages? Your options are 20, 17, 13, and 15. BIM app is available in how many languages? Question 2. A dash is a combination of different investment assets, mixed and matched, for the purpose of achieving investors' goal or goals. The options are A, mutual fund, B, stock market, C, portfolio, and D, hedge fund.
Ma'am, can you show the question again?
Combination of different investment assets, mixed and matched for the purpose of achieving an investor's goal. Okay, moving on to the next question. The highest denomination rupee note ever printed by a central bank, the RBI, was of the rupees dash note in 1938. Highest denomination rupee ever. Rupees 5,000, rupees 10,000, rupees 20,000, and rupees 50,000. Highest denomination rupee was in the year 1938. Next question. What is the maximum limit of foreign direct investment in insurance sector in India? FDI in the insurance sector. The options are 26%, B 49%, C 74%, and D 100%. What is the maximum limit of FDI in the insurance sector in India? Moving on to the next question. What is microfinance? Your options are a service that provides large loans to high-income individuals, a service that provides credit cards to middle-income individuals, a service that provides insurance to all income groups, and a service that provides small loans to low-income individuals. Microfinance. Last question of this round. State the full form of ASBA. ASBA. Your options are Advanced Security Bank Application, B, Automated System for Banking Activities, C, Association of Small Banks in Asia, and D, Application supported by locked amount.
Can I submit?
Yes, you've completed, you can submit. And this was the last question of this poll. Everybody be ready to submit the poll.
Poll closing in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Poll closed.
Everybody has got, the 10,000 P note, correct? I believe. And yes, it was introduced in 1938 and it was demonetized in January 1946. Okay. And then again introduced in 1954 and finally again demonetized in 1978. Okay.
Ma'am, can you talk a bit louder?
Okay,
Hello?
I was just talking about the note, the 10,000 denomination note.
Okay.
Okay, used by the RBI in 1938. It was demonetized in 1946 and again introduced in 1954 and finally again demonetized in 1978. Okay, so just a little bit of knowledge about the 10,000 denomination note. And yes, not everybody knows that we had a 10,000. People generally think 2,000 is the largest ever had, maximum. But yes, years, decades ago, we had a 10,000 rupee note. Okay, so with that, we move on to the next round, round 4. First question on your screens. The full form for TVM is FV, which is equal to PV into, in brackets, 1 plus, again brackets, I divided by N into N into T, where FV is equal to what? Your options are forward value of money, B, future value of money, C, final value of money, and D, fair value of money. You will be getting your poll shortly, so don't worry about that. By then you mentally be prepared with what answer you would like to mark.
Ma'am, the poll is not yet visible.
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah, that's the poll for you. Okay, with that we move on to the next question. What is conscious consumption? I repeat, what is conscious consumption? Your options are A, a type of investment strategy, B, a social movement that encourages consumers to be more mindful of their purchases, C, a tax saving technique, and D, a method of financial planning. What is conscious consumption? Okay, we move on to the next question. The first mutual fund in India, UTI, was established in the year dash. Your options are A, 1955, B, 1963, C, 1971, and D, 1984. First mutual fund in India, UTI, was established in the year dash. Moving on to the next question. The full form of PPF is A, Public Provident Fund, B, Private Pension Fund, C, Personal Provident Fund, and D, Public Pension Fund. PPF. Okay. Question 5. Okay, so this is the last question of this round. What is gratuity? Your options are a type of investment plan, B, a tax saving instrument, C, a retirement benefit paid by employers to their employees, and D, a loan provided by banks to their customers. What
Can we
is-
submit?
You can submit if you've completed, and everybody, poll will be closing shortly, so be ready to submit.
Closing the poll at 3. 1,
Sir,
2, 3. Yeah, go ahead.
sir, I tried to submit. I'm not sure if I submitted because the laptop
Another
froze.
question. Arun, we have another question here. Is it there in the poll as well?
It wasn't in the poll. There were only 5 questions.
No, just ignore, please.
Fine.
You can ask them. They won't get any marks though.
National Pension Scheme.
Yeah.
फोन है तभी तो काका को पता चला मैंने कहा मैं घर में जाती हूँ छोड़ने नहीं आऊंगी इस फोन को
Can we start the next round, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Last round. Round 5. Question 1. What is the full form of NPS? Your options are National Pension System, National Provident System, National Payment System, and D, National Protection System. Getting the poll shortly.
Ma'am, the poll is not visible on my screen.
It will
Yes.
come. There it is. Okay. We move on to the next question. What is the full form of CPFA? And your options are Certified Personal Financial Advisor, Certified Plan Fiduciary Advisor, Certified Public Finance Advisor, and D, Chartered Professional Finance Accountant. CPFA. Okay, next question. What are the four major types of securities? Your options are stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and derivatives. B, stocks, bonds, options, and futures. C, stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, and derivatives. And D, stocks, bonds, commodities, and mutual funds.
Can you go back to the question?
Four major types of securities.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, by mistake means without answering the third question, I by mistakenly clicked next. Then I moved to the previous question. Is it okay?
Accidentally, if you do it once in a while, okay.
Yeah, means it was the first time. Means yesterday and tomorrow. Sorry for it.
Fine, not a problem. So just
Okay.
make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yes. So.
Okay. Question 4. What is the maximum amount for NEFT and RTGS transactions? Okay, maximum amount for NEFT, that's NEFT, and RTGS transactions. Your options are A, there is no maximum limit for NEFT and RTGS transactions. B, INR 2 lakhs for NEFT and INR 10 lakhs for RTGS. C, INR 10 lakhs for NEFT and both 10 lakhs for NEFT and 10 lakhs for RTGS. And option D, INR 50 lakhs for both NEFT and RTGS. Okay. Question again on your screen. Maximum amount for RTGS transactions. Okay, with that, we move on to the next question. Dash is a type of online scam where criminals impersonate legitimate organizations via email, text messages, advertisement, or other means in order to steal sensitive information. Your options are ransomware, B, malware, B, phishing, and D, spyware. Question again on your screens. Dash is a type of online scam where criminals impersonate legitimate organizations via email, text messages, advertisements, or other means in order to steal sensitive information.
Can I submit?
Yes.
This is the question. Poll will be closing shortly.
The poll at 3. 1, 2, 3. Poll closed.
Okay, so there you have your results on the screen. CPFA. The correct answer is Certified Plan Fiduciary Advisor. Mixed response to that one.
And will you show the results again?
Excuse me, ma'am.
See the results?
Ma'am, at what time would the results be out?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I submitted the poll, but I guess it didn't submit it.
Did you get any error?
Yes, ma'am, I just marked all of my answers and I clicked on the button submit, but in these solutions, it's showing blank.
here are 9 of you attending, and it shows out of 9. It does show that 9 people have been attempting. Probably it might have got submitted. Okay, but I think Arun will check on that. Okay, we'll get back to you on that, Akansha.
So much. Thank you. We'll move to the next group.
Answers being logged.
It's unless we look at it, look at the file, we'll not know of it, right? In any case, whatever is the has been logged by the system is what it is. I can see her responses for round 1 and round 2. It is, we have calculated the results for round 1 and round 2. Akansha, there will be very little we could do if your responses have not been captured, because it's not it would be a problem only with you, ma'am. Right? But let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Right? Thank you so much, everyone. I would now request you to move back, or we'll be moving you back to the attendees and have class 11 come in. My request to you would be, Jacqueline, if you can finish this group in 20 minutes. We were basically supposed to start with class 12 by 12:15.
Hello, ma'am, sir.
जी बोले. बोलिए Ajay. No, it's not Ajay, sorry. Yeah, it's done. Ayush will be moving you. Students of class 11, please raise your hands. I'm going to call the names. Ajay Todi, Anushka Garg, Mahi Gupta, Jaskirat Singh, Soumya Veera, Arna Gupta, Arnav Lat, Gopal Singhal. 8 people in this group. Sakina, we'll have 8 people.
Yes, sir, I'm on it.
Thanks. If you're joining the group and you're a contestant, I want you to switch on your camera and
Sir, I have a question. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead and ask your question.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am from grade 10th. So my quiz is over. So can I leave the meet?
Who's asking this question?
Anuj Sharma.
Yeah, Anuj, please leave.
So when would be the award ceremony? Means when should I join back?
We are on track. So we have done the class 9, but we have a tie. So we'll have to do another round with the 3 people we have a tie for.
Yes.
So I think results, we are pretty much on track, buddy. So we'll do it on time. Keep a tab on your WhatsApp.
Okay.
And we'll give you a 5 minutes heads up.
Okay, sir.
Start doing it. I would appreciate if we're back around 1ish when we will have, at 1. We're going to have our colleagues from BSE coming in, right? They're part of senior leadership. And I would really be keen that you listen to them.
Okay, sir. So from 1 till 1:30 means means the schedule is on track or some delay is expected?
So obviously, I might bring them in early and then do class 12 later. Let's see. Okay. I'm keeping it fluid.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I need to see 8 faces on my screen. Soumya seems to be traveling.
Yes, sir. I'll be stationary in another 10 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes. Yeah.
For the duration of the quiz, right? Good. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jacqueline, if you can come on the screen, please. Thank you so much. A quick, Ajay, if you can twist, you can rotate your camera, your phone a bit. अभी तो लग रहा है आप मिल रहे हैं। हाँ ऐसे रखो बस। थैंक यू सो मच। लवली। Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, cool. So let's begin.
Ma'am, could I please be given 2 minutes? I'll just get started.
Sure.
Gopal and everyone, please don't unmute.
Okay, hope my screen is visible to everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody ready? Can we start?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So, round 1, question 1 on your screens. Identify the given logo. Okay, and you will get the poll shortly on your screens. There's the poll, and your options are Bonsai Finance, B, Bajaj Finance or Bajaj Finserv, C, Blue Dart Financial Services, and D, Bright House Financial. Show you the logo again. Okay, next question. Who is the person shown in the picture? Your options are Vitalik Buterin, co-founder and inventor of Ethereum, Billy Marcus, co-founder of Dogecoin, Anatoly Yakovenko, co-founder of Solana, Kevin McCoy, founder of NFT non-fungible token. Show you the picture again.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm unable to view my poll. It has closed.
Then, are you using a cell phone or a laptop?
Cell phone, ma'am.
I think that is the reason. See if you can quickly shift and
Is there any way it could be open?
Sorry?
Is there any way it could be open now again?
I can't get you.
Ma'am, is there any way it could be made to be visible on my phone now?
No, we can't do anything because that's some technical error from your side if it is frozen on your screen. You see what you
Yes, ma'am, I'll get it.
Okay, we move on to the next question. Question 3. Name the cryptocurrency whose logo is shown below. And your options are A, Stellar, B, SafeMoon, C, Stim, and D, Solana. Show you the picture again. That's the logo. Question 4. This company specializes in dash. Okay, the logo is there below. The options are payment cards, B, currency exchange, D, cryptocurrency, and D, digital banking. Okay. Next question. Identify the sound given below. Okay, you got that? Your options are A, PhonePe, B, Paytm, C, Google Pay, and D, FreeCharge. Last question of this round. This person is the father of modern finance. Who is he? Your options are Eugene F. Farmer, Warren Buffett, William Sharp, and Charlie Munger. Show you the picture again. Okay, so
Ma'am,
last question.
do we
Be ready
submit
to
once we
submit the
mark
poll.
the question?
Yes, you can submit. So everybody, the poll will be closed shortly. So be ready, submit your poll.
Closing poll in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Poll closed.
Okay, so there you see all the answers. Okay, so with that, we move on to the next round, round 2. First question on your screens. Dash is a product whose value is derived from the value of one or more basic variables called basis, underlying asset, index. Your options are bond, derivative, C, equity, and D, commodity. You'll be getting the options on your screen, so don't worry about that. Show you the question again. Dash is a product whose value is derived from the value of one or more basic
Is the poll
variables
open?
called basis. The poll will be there shortly on your screen.
Okay.
There it is.
Now can we click on next?
Yeah. We go on to the next question. A dash is like a bank, wherein the deposits are securities, like shares, debentures, bonds, government securities, units, etc., in electronic form. Your options are bank, NBFC, C, depository, and D, insurance company. That's a question again for you. Place where various securities are kept. Next question. A person who desires to sell is exactly what the other person wishes to buy is termed as A, double coincidence, B, equivalent exchange, C, coincidental exchange, and D, conversion. I'll show you the question again. Moving on to the next question. Which company has undertaken India's largest ever acquisition in infrastructure and material sector by acquiring Ambuja Cements and ACC? Your options are Vedanta Resources, B, Reliance Industries, C, Tata Steel, and D, Adani Group. That's the question again on your screens. Next question. The chairman of the 15th Finance Commission of India is Dash. The options are Vijay Kelkar, B, Nirmala Sitharaman, C, Chakravarti Ranjagaran, and D, Nankishore Singh. The chairman of the 15th Finance Commission of India. Next question, the last question of this round. The Imperial Bank of India after nationalization was known as Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India, or Bank of Baroda. The Imperial Bank of India after nationalization was known as what? Finished?
Can we submit
the poll? Yes, and everybody be ready to submit the poll because it's gonna close. Few seconds.
Closing at 3, 2, 1. Closing the poll. Poll closed.
Okay, so there you can see the answers on your screen. Okay, with that we move on to the next round, round 3. First question. MR, the first overseas company to invest in Kashmir is based in which country? Your options are A, UAE, B, Turkey, C, Iraq, and D, UK. That's the question again on your screen. MR, the first overseas company to invest in Kashmir is based in which country? Question 2. Securities are generally issued in denominations of 5, 10, or 100. This is known as the dash of the security. Options are market value, B, face value, C, book value, and D, discounted value. Next question. The inflation target is set by the central government consultation with the RBI. Once in how many years? Options A, 2, B, 7 years, C, 3 years, and D, 5. Inflation target set by the central government in consultation with the RBI. Once in how many years? Next question. The market value of a quoted company, which is calculated by multiplying its current share price, that's also called the market price, by the number of shares in issue, is called. Options A, market capitalization, B, stock valuation, C, net worth, and D, current value.
Can you go back to the question?
Last question of this round. Which institution operates the Bharat Bill Payment System, also known as BBPS? Your options are Reserve Bank of India, Securities Exchange Board of India, National Payments Corporation of India, and lastly, Ministry of Finance. Which institution operates the Bharat Bill Payment System? You have another question in this round. Question 6. What is the full form of Sensex? Your options are Stock Exchange Securities Index, Stock Exchange Sensitive Index, C, Securities Exchange Sensitive Index, and lastly, Securities Exchange Stock Index. Full form of Sensex. Once you've completed, you can submit the poll and it will be closing shortly.
Poll closing on a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Poll closed.
Okay, there you can see whether you've answered correctly. Okay, we move on to the next round, round 4. Question 1. Can an SCSS account be extended? Your options are yes for 1 year, B, yes for 2 years, C, yes for 3 years, and D, no, it cannot be extended. SCSS account, can it be extended? Question 2. Be aware of little expenses. Small leak will sink a great ship. Who said this? A, Benjamin Franklin, B, Thomas Jefferson, C, George Washington, or D, Abraham Lincoln. Question 3. Dash are documents that provide evidence of or summarize business transactions. The options are reports, B, summaries, C, financial statements, or D, accounts. Documents that provide evidence or summarize business transactions. We move on to the next question. What is the full form of CFP? The options are Certified Financial Planner, B, Common Financial Plan, C, Corporate Financial Performance, or D, none of the above. Full form of CFP. Question 5. State whether this is true or false. Bank rate is the discount rate provided by the central bank of a country. Your options, true or false. Bank rate is the discount rate provided by the central bank of a country. If you've completed, yes, you can submit the poll. That was the last question. And everybody be ready because the poll is going to close shortly.
Closing poll on 3. 1, 2, 3. Poll closed.
Okay, and there you can see how you fared your answers. Okay, that we move on to the last round, round 5. Question 1. The word assurance is used for A, life insurance, B, general insurance, C, health insurance, or D, none of the above. The word assurance is used for. The Life Insurance Corporation of India Act was passed by the Parliament in the year dash. Your options are A, 1956, B, 1961, C, 1971, or D, 1981. Next question. A chargeback occurs when a customer disputes a charge with options A, merchant, B, bank, C, insurance company, and D, none of the above. Chargeback occurs when a customer disputes a charge with. Next question. Name the term. A process for tracking, planning, and controlling the inflow and outflow of income. A, budgeting, B, forecasting, C, investment, or D, retirement planning. Tracking, planning, and controlling the inflow and outflow of income. Last question. Name the place where the central office of the RBI was initially established. Your options are A, Kolkata, B, Mumbai, C, Chennai, or D, New Delhi. Place where the central office of the RBI was initially established. So you're done. You can submit the poll. This was the last question.
Count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Poll closed.
Okay, so you can see your answers. I'd like to thank all of you for participating. Okay, you will get your results shortly. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Can we have everyone from class 12 raise their hands, please? I'm calling Adish, Ayushi, Tanuj, Shubhangi, Yug, Arnav, Krish, Gurdev, Manan, Dikshit. Hi, Yug.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually, I wanted to ask something.
Sure. Who's this?
Sir,
Anna? Yeah.
sir, how will we get access to the results?
How will you get access to the results? Almost the same way we got it yesterday, but today we intend to also announce the results. So you'll get to know in the live session. Just to get you a little more comfort, we have done with class 9th and class 10th. We are halfway done with class 11th. By the time you guys complete within 15-20 minutes, we'll be done with compiling the final results also. There could be a situation where we have a tiebreaker, but we'll definitely know who's there, who's not there types. Does that answer your question? I want all the contestants to mute and open their mic, unmute their microphones when they're asked to. Arnav, can you mute your microphone, please? Okay, sir. Okay. I will start with Adish. Just give me a confirmation that you're there, a verbal confirmation, and let it remain unmuted. Adish?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, now.
Yeah.
Ayushi?
Yes, sir.
Tanuj?
Yes, I'm here.
Shubhangi?
Yes, sir.
Once your name has been called out, please don't unmute. Yug?
Yes, sir.
Arnav Agarwal?
Yes, sir.
Krish Mehra?
Yes, sir.
Gurdev?
Yes, sir.
Manan? Manan, I can see you, but I can't. No, you're not getting your voice. Dikshit?
Yes, sir.
Manan, there's a problem with your audio, buddy.
Sir, अभी भी नहीं आ रही क्या?
अब आ रही है.
Okay.
Can we have Jacqueline, Subir, Saklina, whoever has the camera and can switch it on, please? Thank you so much. Tanuj, तुम दिख नहीं रहे हो, तुम्हारे headphones आपसे बड़े दिख रहे हैं. Can you tilt your laptop, phone? I don't know. Sit on something higher. Thank you so much, everyone. Can I take the screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Over to you, ma'am. We're doing well. If we can keep the same pace, it helps. Subir, my request to you is you need to give us a heads up by 5 minutes on my phone whenever we have our colleagues coming in.
Sure.
Right? Would you want to, do we have 20 minutes to finish this round or how do you want to do it?
We have.
Cool. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you and welcome everybody. So brace yourselves up for the first round.
Request everyone other than one second, Jacqueline, I'm so sorry. Mahi, Rene needs to be, they're not part of this group, right? I want everyone else other than the contestants and the quiz master to switch off their cameras. Rene was part of a previous group, right?
Yeah.
Thanks. Lovely. Adesh, Ayushi, Tanuj, please unmute yourself.
Can we begin?
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, students, round 1, question 1 on your screens. This belongs to which country? Okay, have a good look at this picture. Your options are A, UAE, B, UK, C, USA, or D, Canada. And you have the poll right there. I'll show you the picture again. Okay. Next question. Identify the logo given below.
Miss,
Yes.
I didn't get the poll.
See if you have the poll option.
I know, like I got the poll when you said the second question.
That's okay. You can still mark, not a problem.
Can you show the image by any chance?
Sure.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. For the second question, this is the logo, and your options are HSBC, B, HDFC, C, Deutsche Bank, D, Corporation Bank. I'll show you the logo again. Okay. Next question. Identify the sound given below. Play it again. Okay. Your options are A, Paytm, B, Free Charge, C, Google Pay, D, Phone Pay. Paytm, Free Charge, Google Pay, or Phone Pay. Okay. Question 4. This bank was merged with Indian Bank in 2020. Okay. Look at the logo. Your options are Allahabad Bank, B, Union Bank, C, Vijaya Bank, and D, Andhra Bank. Show you the logo again. Next question, identify the logo given below. Your options are A, Centrum Capital, B, India Infoline Financial Limited, C, KP Global Capital Limited, and D, Motilal Oswal Financial Services. Need to identify this logo. Next question. This bank was transformed into Dash in 1955. Okay, the logo is there. This is the last question of this round. The options are Bank of India, B, Imperial Bank, C, State Bank of India, or Bank of Maharashtra.
Ma'am, can you move back to the question?
Once you've completed, you can submit the poll. We'll be closing the poll in a while. Arun, can we end the poll?
I'm sorry, I lost track. Do I need to stop sharing the scores?
Yes, I've done that. I've already ended the poll. I've also shared the results. So
Can I stop sharing the results, ma'am?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, we move on to the next round, round 2. Question 1. Dash refers to a market where securities are traded after being initially offered to the public in the primary market and or listed on the stock exchange. Your options are A, primary market, B, secondary market, C, money market, and D, capital market. Market where securities are traded after being initially offered to the public in the primary market and or listed on the stock exchange. The poll will be on your screen shortly. Till then, you can make a mental note of your answers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the poll for you. Next question. Dash refers to the legal structure of an exchange whereby the ownership, management, and the trading rights at the exchange are segregated from one another. Your options are B, mutualization, B, dematerialization, C, decentralization, and D, segregation. The term that refers to the legal structure of an exchange whereby the ownership, the management, and the trading rights at the exchange are segregated from one another. Next question. What is the full form of NEAT? N-E-A-T. Options. A, National Exchange for Alternative Trading. B, National Exchange for Automated Transactions. C, National Exchange for Automated Trading. And D, National Exchange for Algorithm Trading. NEAT. Next question. The government which taxes the least is the best is the belief of whom? Physiocrats, Democrats, capitalists, or mercantilists?
Ma'am, could you please repeat the question? Repeat the question.
The government which taxes the least is the best. This is a belief of whom? Next question. According to the capital asset pricing model, also known as CAPM, a well-diversified portfolio's rate of return is the function of A, systematic risk, B, diversified risk, C, specific risk, or D, stagnant risk. Capital asset pricing model. Last question of this round. Dash, whose true identity is still a mystery, was the one that mined the first block of Bitcoin network, piloting the blockchain technology. The options: A, Hal Finney, B, Nick Szabo, C, Satoshi Nakamoto, D, Veda, whose true identity is still a mystery, was the one that mined the first block of Bitcoin network, piloting the blockchain technology. And if you've completed, you can submit the poll. We'll be closing shortly.
Poll closes at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Poll closed. Results shared.
Okay, so there you see the results. And with that, we move on to the next round, round 3. Are you ready? Question 1. What are blue chip companies? The options are A, startup companies with high growth potential. B, large and financially sound companies with a proven track record. C, small companies with low market capitalization, or D, companies with a history of bankruptcy. Blue chip companies. Question 2. Dash is a security on immovable property for a loan. Your options are lien, B, collateral, C, mortgage, D, bond. Security on immovable property for a loan. Question 3. What is the minimum taxable income limit under the new tax regime after budget 2020? I repeat, what is the minimum taxable income limit under the new tax regime after budget 2020? Your options are 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 7 lakhs, or 5 lakhs. Minimum taxable income limit. Next question. There are dash number of stock exchanges in India. A, 24, B, 23, C, 28, and D, 22. Number of stock exchanges in India. Next question. SCR Act of 1956. What does SCR stand for? A, Securities Capital Regulation. B, Securities Contracts Regulation. C, Securities and Commodities Regulation. And D, Securities Control Regulation. Next question. What is a type of cybercrime called in which cryptocurrencies are mined through hacked computers?
Excuse me,
Last
ma'am.
question.
मैम वो फर्स्ट पे चला गया
मैम फर्स्ट पे चला गया.
Your poll is gone, you're saying?
या मैम
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
The poll shifted to
You're not getting
question
these
1.
options?
No, but
Ma'am.
we all will be pressing next a few times because it's by
Yes, ma'am.
20 question.
I'm not getting what you're saying. Aren't
We
you
have to
getting
press
the
next again. We got sent back to the first question.
All of us.
Yes, ma'am.
And is it already marked, or do you need
It's
to mark
marked,
it again?
but we all will be pressing next. The poll's gone.
Ma'am, the poll is
Okay,
gone.
that doesn't matter.
poll is gone.
Doesn't matter. Just make sure that whatever you had marked, just check your questions, check the answers.
Ma'am, we couldn't
Allow me to
submit
come back.
the
I
report.
think no, I don't. I think there's some gap. Which question are we on, Jackie?
The last.
Last question, guys.
Yes, sir.
Just hold your. I am going to relaunch the poll. I want you to. I'll give you 10 seconds. Mark all your responses, and that's the one we will take. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Like I don't remember my previous response.
I'll take you through the questions. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So
Okay,
please
thank
take
you.
them through the questions first, and then I will.
First question is, what are blue chip companies?
Can you wait up? Like I've not gotten the poll yet.
Okay, it's still being launched.
No, I haven't launched the poll. You'll have to make a note of it. You'll have to make a mental note of it, guys.
Okay.
Blue chip companies. You had options here. Okay, make a mental note of your option.
Mental note.
Second
Okay.
question.
Just remember your option, the correct option, so that when I launch the poll, you will be able to mark your response. That's what I meant by a mental.
Okay, sir.
Dash is a security on immovable property for a loan. These were your options. Question 3. What is the minimum taxable income limit under the new tax regime after budget 2023? These were your options. There are dash number of stock exchanges in India. The options. Question 5. SCR Act of 1956. What does SCR stand for? Your last question. What is the type of cybercrime called in which cryptocurrencies are mined through hacked computers? Illegal mining, crypto hacking, cryptojacking, cryptic hacking.
Launching the poll. Someone else is taking control of the poll. Taklin, are you doing that?
No.
So should we submit or no?
Yeah, please go ahead and submit. If you have done, you submit. I'm going to give you 7 more seconds.
Sure, done. Done, sir.
4, 5, 6, 7. Closing the poll. Poll is closed. Here are your responses. Scorers, please note we need to take the second poll.
Okay, you can see the answers there. And with that, we move on to the next round, round 4. Okay, everybody ready? Question 1. Dash institution launched India's first municipal bond index. Your options are National Stock Exchange of India, B. Bombay Stock Exchange, C. Reserve Bank of India, or D. Securities and Exchange Board of India. Dash institution launched India's first municipal bond index. You'll be getting the poll shortly. Okay, so that's the poll. Moving to question 2. What is the fixed interest rate of the Mahila Samman Bachat Patra announced recently? Options 6.8%, B 7.3%, C 7.5%, or D 8.4%. Fixed interest rate of the Mahila Samman Bachat Patra, which was announced recently. Okay. Question 3. A limit order is an order to buy or sell a security at a specific price, while a market order is an order to buy or sell a security at the current market price. Is this true or false? True or false? Question 4. What is the UTI bank now known as? A. HDFC Bank, B. Axis Bank, C. ICICI Bank, or D. Yes Bank. What is UTI Bank now known as? Question 5. What is high frequency trading? Options. A. Trading only in low frequency stocks. B. Trading at high volume but low speed. C. Trading at high speed using algorithms. Or D. None of the above.
Ma'am, can you move back to the question?
What is high frequency trading?
That's different in the options. In your PPT, it's low frequency stocks. We have the option of high frequency stocks.
Say again.
Ma'am, option 1 of the poll, we have it high frequency stock, but in your PPT, it's low frequency stock.
Okay. Okay, leave that. You just go with the right answer.
Please use what is there on the PPT as the measure. So you can assume there's a typo in option number 1. So if you find that the option number 1 in the PPT is the right option, mark your first, which reads in the poll as trading only in high frequency stocks. So that will be a typo at our end. PPT is fine. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that was the last question. Be ready to submit your poll. And you'll get the results of the poll shortly. Okay, so there you see. Cross-check your answers. And with that, we move on to the last round, round 5. Question 1. What is credit report? Your options are a report that shows a person's criminal history. B, a report that shows a person's creditworthiness. C, a report that shows a person's employment history. Or D, none of the above. What is credit report? Question 2. A percentage return earned by a bondholder on their investment is known as A, yield, B, interest rate, C, capital gain, or D, dividend. Percentage return earned by a bondholder on their investment. Question 3. What is a stock split? Your options are A, a decrease in the number of outstanding shares of company.
Ma'am, what is the question? Can you repeat?
Sorry?
Ma'am, what is the question? Can you repeat the question?
I'll go back. Let me finish the options. I'll go back to the question. Don't
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Option B, an increase in the number of outstanding shares of a company. C, a change in the price of a company's stock. D, none of the above. What is stock split? Question 4. What is the index calculation methodology used by BSE for the Sensex? A, market capitalization weighted. B, price weighted. C, equal weighted. Or D, none of the above. What is the index calculation methodology used by BSE for the Sensex? Question 5. The ratio of a bank's liquid assets to its liabilities is known as A, capital adequacy ratio, B, cash reserve ratio, C, liquidity ratio, or D, none of the above.
You go back to the question, please.
Yeah, ma'am, please go back to the question.
Ratio of a bank's liquid asset to his liabilities. This is the last question. So, you get some more time to submit the poll. Be ready to submit the poll.
So on a count of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The poll is being closed. Thank you so much. This is what sharing the responses. Request everyone to mute themselves, those who are on the panel. Give us a couple of more minutes. Okay, give me 1 minute. Mr. Palande, we request you to please switch on your camera.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for sparing your time. Can we take couple of more additional minutes and get everyone to switch on their cameras? We're actually using Zoom webinar, so I'll have to just move them from attendees to the panelists. Okay, and Jacqueline, while we are doing it, I would request you to take the lead, please. You're muted, ma'am.
We have Mr. Ravindra Palande from the BSE Institute. And sir, we'd like to hear a few words from you.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. And it's a great pleasure for me to participate in this event. First of all, I would like to congratulate and appreciate the efforts taken by BSE Institute, because they have conceptualized this contest, and I am being told that it has got overwhelming response from various colleges, and the participation is really encouraging. So that is a great thing, and I really appreciate the efforts on the part of BSE Institute. Now, on this contest and this event, I would like to tell you something. I am from Bombay Stock Exchange. We are our BSE Investor Protection Fund is the fund which whose objective is to spread knowledge and create awareness about securities market. And this today's event, this contest, which International Financial Olympiad conducted by BSE Institute, is a part of this endeavor only, because through this program we are actually spreading the creating awareness and educating the students from 9th to 12th standard, right? So it's really encouraging for us to know this, that such an early stage you people are getting to know about what is securities market, at least basics about securities market. And for that, this whole concept is really encouraging. So I appreciate this effort, and I wish best of luck to all the participants, all the students who have participated in this contest, and best of luck for those winners also, because I'm being told that shortly you will be announcing the winners, and I wish everyone best of luck, and I wish I'm sure that you people must have learned something about securities market, and it will help you in the long run in coming future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Just come in and say a few words. So, Mr. Palande is currently the additional general manager with the Investors Protection Fund. The Investors Protection Fund happens to be the proud sponsors of the BSE International Financial Olympiad, and they have been our sponsors since the time the event actually started about 9 years back. So, Mr. Palande has been, driving force behind this and has been very supportive in the conduct of this Olympiad since the time of the. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
We'll request you to stay for some more time, Mr. Palande, just to give you an sense, We have got kids today. If you can actually see the chat, we have kids from Palghar to Punjab, Noida to Bahadurgarh, Bombay, all across, right? Yes, I think, financial literacy per se is taking, prominence in the schools. And yeah, I think BSE with BSE Institute, we have been doing it. They've been imparting the financial literacy to students for a while now. I would just request, Sabrina, if we can get everyone in the panel, on the panel, so that we can have a group photograph with Mr. Palande.
Yes, sir.
Give us a couple of more minutes and hopefully we'll be able to. Everyone else who can switch on the camera on the panel, request you to please switch on your camera. Nabya, promoted you to the panel. Vaibhav. Karishma, would you like to be on the panel? We have moved you. Jaskirat. We've had a very interesting competition, Mr. Palande.
Yeah.
Kids actually scored pretty well, right? We have a tie for the in group 1, sorry, class 9, right? 3 students have scored the same. So we need to figure out who's the winner amongst the 3, right? We'll have a winner, first runners up, and a second runners up. We have a clear mandate for class 10th with the first, second, and third. And trust me, the margin is as low as 1 mark.
Oh, great.
Right? And I'm going to bring you in the spotlight again and at the next set. So, guys, you're free to take your screenshots. In fact, that's what technology helps you do. Thank you so much, everyone. Would you be staying back for the award, sir, or should we continue?
You can continue, sir. No issue.
Subir, any thoughts?
Yeah, because we will be taking a breather for putting the results together, and then we will do enhancing the results. So probably will take about a few minutes to come back.
Okay. I wish all the participants the best of luck once again. And thank you very much for inviting me for this brief address. Thank you very much.
It's an absolute
pleasure having you.
Thank you, sir.
The 3 students of class 9 who are supposed to have a tiebreaker, I would request you to stay as panelists, and rest could move. While I understand all of you are keen on getting the results, it makes sense to give us 10-15 minutes. It's not about, it needs to go through a process. I'm sure you would not want us to announce in haste and then realize we have made a mistake, right? We are almost done. The way I see it, we have,
Sir, I have a question. Can I ask?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Sir, can you at least name the students from standard 10 who have to compete for a tiebreaker? I messaged
class 9th or class 10th?
Class 10th.
Who's this? Anuj.
Yeah, Anuj.
Anuj, in fact, when I was saying that don't rush for me to make announcements, this is exactly what I was hinting at. Don't rush, buddy. Hold.
Okay, sir, actually, I messaged you my reason on WhatsApp.
I understand. I understand. I understand. Most of you are in class 11 right now or in class 12. I understand weekend batches are quite a rage, right? So allow us 10 minutes at max and we'll be ready with our results. We're almost done, right?
Is there someone from grade 12 need to stay here right now?
Grade 9, I'll give you the names. I would like to have Aditya Singla, Nabhya Lal, and Rene Walia. All three of them have scored 26, and we will get our winners. Position 1, 2, and 3. Winner, first runners up, and second runners up. From three of them, right? So I want them to stay here. Rest will be moved to. We have a clear winners from.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Could you hold on a minute? I'm Nabhya from the 9th group, and I'm on my way home. I was actually out. I'm in the car. I'm just a kilometer away from home.
No worries. We'll wait for you to reach home. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sir, so the 9th tiebreaker is just like now, right? Like once Nabhya come back,
yes,
then
yes.
we have.
Yes. We have a clear position on class 10th.
So I think we
have
have
a tie in class 11. Is that right, Raghav? Can you please mark the winners in green? We have a clear position in class 12. We have tie in class 9 and class 11. So give us a couple of minutes. You can switch off your cameras. I think it won't take more than 10 minutes for us to come back. Thank you so much.
ज्वाइन करना है
Jacqueline, can we have you on the screen, please?
Sir, shall I turn on the camera with the singing?
Hello, sir. I'm ready.
Wow. So Nabya is ready. Which city do you live in, Nabya?
Sir, Ranchi city.
Okay. Aditya, if you can switch on. Jacqueline, Rene, and okay. Aditya.
Yes, sir. Can you see me?
You're looking like those. Which Hindi movie or English movie should I refer to?
Mr. India.
Sir, but it's showing that just a moment, sir. I'll
Switch on your camera. It's okay. It's just the backdrop, nothing else. It's how.
Yes, sir. Hope you can see me.
So you can drop the background. It's absolutely fine.
Yes.
Right. No, drop the background. It's okay.
Okay.
The background. I'm just getting Jacqueline to join us.
Yes.
The three of you have scored equal. So technically you are first, but we don't intend to make each one of you the winner, right? In the sense, first, we'll have to have a winner, a first runners-up, and a second runners-up amongst you all. Is that clear?
So
Guarantee
that means
among
that
us three,
we three are supposed to be in the top three.
Yeah, you will win home. You'll be one of the three, either a winner, a first runners-up, or a second runners-up. So since there was a tie of three people at the first position, there was no scope for anyone else. The next in your group had scored 24, right? So the way we would do it is, this is not going to be any more poll. We will ask you questions in an alphabetical order. And it's an elimination round. So whoever loses will become second runners up. The next one to lose will become the first runners up, and the last man standing would be the winner. Is that clear? So we would ask you questions in the one at a time. So we'll bring up a presentation. Obviously, Aditya will be asked the first question, and then Navya, and then Rene. You all will get an equal opportunity, right?
Sir, for example, if I'm unable to answer a question, will the question be passed to the next person?
Yes. Right?
Will we get 10 seconds, 5 seconds, or 30 seconds? How much time for this round?
That's for the quizmaster to decide.
Oh, okay.
But I think we are not giving you the answers. Okay, there are no MCQs.
Okay.
There is a question and you need to give an answer. Is that right? Exactly. There are no options.
So it's like last year's format.
So we'll ask you a question. If you know the answer, great. Otherwise, we move to the next one. If the next person answers, he gets 1 mark. Sorry, for every correct, you get 2. For a past question, you get 1, right? If you are asked a question and you pass, and the next one in the line answers it, assume that you are third, right? Then the competition will happen only between the other two. We will not do a round system per se in the fashion. So question asked, if not answered by you, it moves to the next one. You have an unfair advantage when we are saying we're not using any scientific model, but saying alphabetical order, right? So first you answer, Nabya does not answer, automatically he becomes third. We ask Rene, likewise. Is that clear? Any confusion?
No, sir.
Would you like to add anything here? Jacqueline? We have 10 questions if need be. You know, we'll probably discuss if we're still looking at an answer beyond the 10th one. So keep your microphones on. You can't mute it for a second, Rene, and others, right? Is this okay, ma'am? Are the instructions right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm only going to read out the question. Okay, they don't
No, I
get a
think you
chance to see
should
your
show the.
Oh, is
Would
it
you be
okay?
able to
Can I
show the PPT? Would you be able to share the presentation, the
I
slide?
can do that.
That
Okay,
would
fine.
helpful.
We'll do
That would be helpful, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, is my slide visible?
With that strong black shade, yes.
Okay, so who's going to go first?
It is Aditya, Nabhya, and Rene in that order. It's alphabetical, right? I'm getting it right. MNOPQR, yes.
Okay, so this
First
is
question goes
for
to Aditya. For getting it right, if he does not answer it correct, it goes to Nabhya, who will get 1 mark. So 2 for the correct, if you're asked a question and you answer it, it's 2. If you pass a question, answer a question which is passed by someone else, you get 1 mark.
Okay, so first question for Aditya. Okay, and since it's a tiebreaker, it's only going to be 5 seconds per question. Okay, and if it's passed on, lesser than that, 3 seconds. Okay, first question for Aditya. Which institution releases the Digital Payment Index?
Is it RBI, Reserve Bank of India?
Just give me a moment. Aditya, your answer is correct.
Your answer is?
You're right. You're
Okay.
there.
You're right. Okay.
So you get 2 marks.
So,
you can share the slide. You can share the question. I have the answers with me.
Question 2 for Navya. As per RBI's recent notification, cardless cash withdrawal is proposed through which platform?
I'm not aware of the answer.
Okay, then it gets passed on.
I can't see the question.
As per RBI's recent notification, cardless cash withdrawal is proposed through which platform?
The ATM.
Say again?
ATM.
Nope.
No. Aditya?
So the cardless cash withdrawal is through UPI.
Absolutely correct.
Okay, so cool. Aditya,
First.
Now we compete for the second and third position. You're out of the picture now.
I am the winner.
We'll let you know. What else are you expecting?
Just confirming.
Yes, buddy. Just. And question number 2 for this question goes to Rene, right?
Yeah.
Ma'am, probably take a minute, delete all the options and answers, and then bring this up in case you wish to do that.
Okay, so this is the third.
Up. You have to stop sharing. You'll have to stop sharing.
Question
Okay.
3, right?
Question 3. Question 3 goes to Renee.
Renee. Okay. Which type of security has a combination of debt and equity aspects?
Is it hybrid security?
Yes,
That's
that
right.
is correct.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
We have the first runners up. Is that fair, Nabya?
Yes, sir.
Ask each one.
Totally fair.
Correct. Thank you so much. Then you wouldn't ask what position is it, but fantastic. I think you guys did exceptionally well. I don't think one right or one wrong answer makes it's just that it's the format of the competition, right? But awesome. The kind of scores that we have seen, the kind of age. I probably don't even remember what would I would have done had I been in your position when I was in class 9, right? So I think it's remarkable from that point of view. Thank you so much. I would now request Jacqueline, if you can come in on the screen, please. Preeti ma'am, 1 second. There are a couple of people who are not able to enter this room. I have approved for everyone. Give me 1 second. Can we have the next group on? And I will just try and get Subir on board.
Arun sir, you are on mute.
Yeah, okay. Saklina, Rahul, it will be a pleasure if you guys can come in. I wish Raghav had a camera.
No, sir.
I know you don't have one. It's visible. Rahul, if you can switch on your camera. Subir is joining us any moment.
Sure.
And so we have the first winners, Rahul, from class 9. Aditya is the winner. Renee is the first runners-up, and Nabhya is okay. This is pre because the cat is already out of the bag. But we'll have the virtual award ceremony. Where are you guys? Aditya stays in
Gurugram.
You're in Delhi. Okay, NCR.
Yes.
Nabhya?
Sir, Ranchi, Jharkhand.
Okay. We'll figure out if 1 second, I will just change the name for Subir. What about you, Renee?
I stay in Mumbai.
You stay in Mumbai. So you have the highest likelihood of being called, Rahul, the three people at the bottom of my screen, you know, Rahul, Subir, and Preeti, I'm sure, ensure you get to visit BSE, which is where their office is, right? And maybe the iconic hall where we had thought that we would do the finals this year. I'm sure next year we'll be there. Okay, say cheese. And if Rahul and Subir, if you can twist your phones, you know, it will give us an impression that you're on a laptop. If you can make it horizontal, Subir, instead of vertical. Rahul. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rahul. Perfect. So we have results for 3. We're going to have one more tiebreaker, Rahul, now, right, in class 11. Congratulations. Just stay put for a little more time, and we'll start with the awards. Let me finish. I don't think take much time for the other group also. So we have the next set, 11 class 11 guys on the and just switch off your cameras, switch off your microphones, and you can stay on the panel.
So
yeah.
Sir, actually, like I can also come to Mumbai if there's opportunity, because great opportunity to see the building.
We'll figure out. Last year we had done something in Delhi. I'm hoping that we'll be able to do it in Bombay and Delhi this year, at least, if not other places.
Sure.
Yeah. Can we have the the contestants of class 11? Please switch on your camera, Arnav, Anushka, Mahi. Fantastic. We need one more, right? Where is Anushka? Anushka, switch on your camera, please. Ma'am, these are students of class 11, right? They actually were in class 11. They're in now class 12. Is that correct? You guys are in class 12 now, right?
Yes.
So the game is very simple. You guys had 24 each. Okay. We'll have a tiebreaker round. Were you present in the previous session?
Yes, sir.
So what comes first, R or N?
N.
So Anushka, Arnav, Mahi, in the same order. We'll ask a question to Anushka. If Anushka answers it correctly, she gets 2 marks. If she's not able to answer it correctly or passes it for whatever reasons, Arnav will get the opportunity to answer it. He will get 1 mark. And by design, Anushka moves to the bottom. So we'll get the top 3 rankers amongst you. Arnav gets his question. If he answers it correctly, he becomes a winner. If he does not answer it correctly and you get to answer it, you have a tie kind of a thing, right? And then if you answer your question, you become the winner. Is that clear?
Yes.
Is that
Yes, sir.
confusing?
Yeah.
Can we start, Jacqueline?
Yes. I'm going to share my screen with you.
1 second, ma'am. Ma'am, 1 second.
Okay.
1 second.
Stop sharing.
I am sorry. Ma'am, I would request you to start from question number 4. Omit the first 3 questions. We'll bring them later.
Okay.
Because the first 2 questions are true and false, and the third one is a question. So.
Got it. Okay. Start sharing my screen. That is not the question.
No, ma'am.
So I'm going to move on to the question. Okay. So this is for Anushka.
This is 11, ma'am. And this question is for Anushka.
Okay. Anushka, this is for you. Internet Sati is a collaborative initiative of which multinational company along with Tata Trust in India?
Along with Google?
Absolutely
right.
correct. Okay, so we go on to the next question. Okay, so who's going for this one?
Arnav.
Arnav. Okay, Arnav. The question for you is, which ministry is responsible for managing the public grievances portal, PG portal? You get 5 seconds. Okay, time up. Okay, it gets passed on.
Mahi?
Mahi,
You're not audible, Mahi.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question?
Question is, which ministry is responsible for managing the public grievances portal, also known as PG portal?
Ministry of Finance.
Wrong. Okay, it goes to the first person then. Anushka.
Ministry of Personal, Ministry of Personal Public Grievances, something like that.
Okay, I'll give it to you because it's Ministry of Personal Public Grievances and Pensions.
Oh.
So you're out, Anushka.
Sorry?
So you're out of the competition. Now Mahi and Arnav will compete. At a score of 3, on the second question, you scored 3. So
Okay.
In a best case scenario, Mahi, this question now goes to Mahi, ma'am.
Okay, Mahi, this one is for you. As per the recent statement of the Niti Aayog, which country is the biggest gainer after the pandemic economic situation?
India?
Wrong. Okay, it goes to Arnav.
China.
Absolutely correct.
Thank you so much. We have the winner with us. Thank you so much. I hope, Raghav, you've taken note of it. Do we have any confusion? So 3 questions asked. Is that correct? No, we asked 4 questions. No, we asked 3 questions, right? Scores are 3-1-0. Is that correct?
Yes.
1 question that was given to Anushka, she answered it. She also answered 1 pass. Carry forward question, right? Arnav did not answer his question, but answered 1 carry forward question. Anushka had 1 carry forward and 1 primary question. You gave them a pass. So 3-1. We have the winner is Anushka. First runners up is Arnav. Second runners up is Mahi. It was close. Thank you so much. Lisha and if you can have everyone back, Rahul, Subir, Saklina, Preeti. We can even have how come Arnavs and others are not visible? Anybody who wants to switch on his camera is free to do that. Thank you so much. Enough. Heaven's sake, look a little excited, buddy. You know, one problem is your backdrop, your chair headset almost gives you long hairs, you know. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Can you move your camera a little on your left? One second. Thank you so much. Another 5 minutes and we will start the award ceremony. If Preeti ma'am, Rahul, Subir, Jacqueline, you want to share something, please go ahead. We'll be back.
For me, it's been an honor, to host this quiz 2 years in a row. And I should say that we really have some brilliant talent in our country, and it's nice to see students from pan-India, even the places like Ludhiana and Ahmedabad and all. So it's really good to see all of you, intelligent students here, and look forward to hosting it in the future as well. All I would say is all the best and congratulations to you all. And yes, keep the learning, going. Always keep yourselves updated. And knowledge is something which is really very important. Keep learning. Thank you.
Hi, I think it's time that we are all excited and waiting for the final result. We'll do that before we end this.
Okay, can I have some of you in? Can we move? Let's move everyone on the panel. Please accept the request to come on the panel, guys.
Sir, I'm ready for the presentation.
Oh, wow.
When I would like to present, sir.
I love to have, let me bring in, so all of you are ready with your winner's speech, right?
So we also have to give a speech.
So,
when was this?
Yes, sir.
Happened?
And we have little to do with it, man. You only raise your hand, whoever wants to talk. Share of your experience. Good, bad, ugly. Was it your first year? What was your impression? What should change next year? Anything that, you know. Abhishek and Seema, please accept the request if you have the cameras and join us. Request everyone to switch on their camera. Raghav, if you can have the presentation.
I need host screen sharing permission, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have this old problem. Arnav, Ayush, guys, switch on your cameras. Arnav, one of the lights that you are around, you know, is a problem. It's either the sunlight or otherwise. Better, it can still improve, is what I feel. Can I have the first, second runners up? How would you like to do it, Raghav? What order?
Class 9 first.
Class 9 first. Can all the three winners of class 9, since they're aware of it, raise their hand? Aditya Singla. Aditya, can we have
Yes.
you? Can you please switch on your camera?
So it's on.
1 minute.
Yes.
Second.
Wow. Give me 1 second. Jacqueline, if you can switch on your camera, please. And if Renee and Aditya can lower their hands, I like to have.
Should we go for class 10, sir?
No, we will have a group photograph with them first. If you can stop sharing. Okay. Go ahead and take your screenshots. Thank you so much and congratulations. Rahul, would you like to share something with them? Or you're muted.
Yeah, congratulations to the entire 9th standard team. Happy to see you win this contest. Wish you all the best, and we look forward that you will explore more on the area of finance. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Aditya, कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे आप?
Sir, overall, like the event was fantastic. This was my first year. And I look forward to, like I am right now, I was in 9th, so in 10, 11, 12, I look forward to being a part of BIFO. And I started my trading journey like back in when I was in like 8 years old. I traded with like 1,000 rupees, and now I'm like a big portfolio I am handling now. Obviously of my parents, but yeah, it was a great exposure.
And how big is your portfolio? That's interesting.
So it's around 5 lakhs.
Did that 1,000 grow into 5 lakhs or?
No, like every month, like I continue to chip in. That also grew. My parents also gave me something, and so now.
So Aditya, which place are you from?
I'm from Gurgaon.
Okay, great. So when I'm in Delhi, I want you to come and see me.
Sure.
Okay, Arunji, can you organize this meeting, please?
Yeah. Aditya was saying, why do you want to come? I'll come to Bombay and meet you.
Yes, sir.
Happy to do that.
We'll figure that out. We'll surely plan for something in Delhi and Bombay.
Sure.
Then how big is your portfolio? You know, if that's become the Grammy talk now. If each unmute and talk.
I'm not much into trading. My father just teaches me stuff about how he trades. I don't trade on my own.
And Navya?
Sir, I was nowhere near the field of finance before this. I mean, in our school, it was announced that we'll all receive an email regarding this Olympiad. So I just casually attempted it, and I got qualified for this. So I was not at all near like finance. I don't know how I still won this.
Yeah.
I just read newspapers. I think that's what got me through.
Yes. So Zubair, do you now find it exciting?
Yes, sure.
Good.
I mean, this is the first time I'm giving this stuff. It's really interesting.
So are you a part of the Sarla Birla University?
No, I mean, yes, it's connected to my school. So technically, yes, I'm a part of it.
Okay. So for your information, we run a bachelor's undergraduate 3 years program in capital markets with Sarla Birla University, where we bring in faculty and teachers. So, when we are there, my colleague is not here right now, but you would have joined us from Calcutta. So when we are at Sarla, I'll be happy to meet you.
Yes, sir. Sure. I'll look forward to it.
All the best. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
In fact, Navya, you're not different. In fact, the whole idea of starting financial literacy is for someone like you. So it's not that each one of us needs to be an Aditya who handles stocks or isn't.
Aditya is on just another level at this.
Yeah, you will always find an Aditya, right? You will always find an Aditya. You will always find an Aditya in engineering. You'll find an Aditya in music, right? The idea is also that each one of you and who's in school right now understands the importance of money, right? So we're not starting and ending just because it's Bombay Stock Exchange. We're not, saying it's only about markets and stockbroking and all of that. But yes, I'm happy, if you ask me, that you got exposed to something, right? Most of us have this challenge that we have a very myopic view on careers. We know a handful of careers, and that is where, we decide on our interests. So fantastic. I think happy to hear all these stories, very different stories. Dad's teaching Rene, Aditya is in his own trip, and happy, you picked up. Let's have the next set coming in, please. Raghav. And next time when you log in, you should log in from your camera wala phone, Raghav. Okay. Class 10th. Anuj Sharma, can you raise your hand, please? And everyone on the panel, please switch on your cameras.
Congrats,
Anuj Sharma must have gone for his coaching. Can we have the next person? Anvay Gupta. Anuj is here.
Hello, sir.
Anuj, you are there.
Right? Yes, I am his mother. He has right now he's not available, sir. Sir, वो अभी available नहीं है, उसका exams चल.
जी.
उसका exam चल रहा है, so sorry for that.
No problems at all. We understand. Would you like to switch on the camera? अगर आप और सर हैं तो,
only I
pleasure to have both of you. And who's next? Anvay.
Congrats, Anvay.
Thank you, sir.
Anvay, switch on your camera. And we have Akansha. Give me a
Congrats,
clue that you are there in the group, Akansha. Akansha doesn't seem to be here. Let's have class 11th, Raghav. Let everyone be around.
Congrats, Anushka.
Anushka Garg. Anushka Garg. Congratulations.
Second position, Arnav Lal.
Arnav.
Congrats, Arnav.
And third, Mahi Gupta.
Hey, Mahi, where are you?
Mahi.
Arnav. Where is... Who was first?
It was me.
Anushka Garg.
Where is Anushka?
Yes, sir.
She's there.
Have I not moved her up? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't see Anushka.
Yes, I've raised my hand.
I have, yes. And let's have the winners for class 12 also, and we'll have a group photograph. Adesh. Mr. Chakravarti.
Hi, hello.
Krish. Krish, where are you?
Yes, sir. Here I am.
Anuj, third question.
And who else? Tanuj. Congratulations. Can you stop sharing Raghav? And if you can have everyone on the screen, please. Thank you so much. Wait, I'm going to remove pen from everyone and do a group.
Sir, could you please show my medal again? I couldn't take a screenshot.
Sure.
Please remind me.
Who made this request? Switch on your cameras first.
This is Anvay. Class 10.
Raghav?
So could you do that with me too, sir, Nabhya, class 9?
Just let's run the screen one more time. Between me and Saklina, we would make a request. We'll reach out to you for two things. One, your a lot many things actually. We would need your bank details. We'll need your photograph. We'll need your parental consent. For the prize money, we will also need a short testimonial or short note on your experience. Feel free to write to me separately if you think there are things that needs to be improved in the coming season. In case there are suggestions that you need to make on what should be good, happy to do all of that, right? There is also, don't leave the group for those who are not winners, even those who are in semifinals. There are a set of activities that we do with all of you, right? It's